just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down, yeah, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. Everything I needed. I never thought I'd meet someone like you. You know you are the reason. The reason why I feel like I can fly. Thinking about you day and night. I love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down, yeah, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. I wanna hold your hand, you're everything that I desire. Every time we touch, we get set the world on fire, world on fire. I wanna hold your hand, you're everything that I desire, I desire. Every time we touch, we get set the world on fire, world on fire. I just wanna look into your eyes. You know you make me feel like I'm alive. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. I wanna hold your hand, you're everything that I desire. Every time we touch, we get set the world on fire, world on fire. I wanna hold your hand, you're everything that I desire, I desire. Every time we touch, we get set the world on fire, world on fire.
Oh no! Check, check, check. There we go. What's up? We're back. Welcome to the stream. It's Flower Tattoo, Part 2. The day is Wednesday, January 29th, 2025. Woo! What a day it is. What a day it's been already. Hello, wife. Welcome back to the stream. So, while we just kind of warm up and get ready, I thought I'd read a couple positive articles I found, or just headlines. And also, why is it so hard to find a shirt that just says "fuck Nazis"? Like, just black t-shirt, white letters, or white t-shirt, black letters, "fuck Nazis." I wanted to buy one. I woke up this morning and I read the news and I was like, I want to buy a "fuck Nazis" shirt. And everything online is like, always say yes to punching a Nazi in the face, and like some clever graphic art and stuff like that. It's too much reading. It's too much visual aesthetic. I just want it very clearly to say "fuck Nazis" or "fuck you, Nazi." But when you search it on Google search, it's pretty hard to find one that just clearly says it right away. So maybe we'll have to change that. Anywho, we are on positivenewsfoundation.org. Oh, is this the chat? Oh, shoot, we're blowing up right now. Hi, Katy, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Okay, so we are on positivenewsfoundation.org. And, yeah, there was a lost Maya city uncovered in Mexico's forests. All this time, we just found a giant city. Pretty cool. There's still magic out there like that. Let's see, what was this other one I
Well,
was
you're
reading?
sort of cool yourself, Christopher.
What? Did you guys hear that? What was that? That was super weird. What? Okay. Well, I don't know if that came through in the chat, but AI was just affirming me. World's smallest sea turtles hatch on USA island chain for the first time in 75 years. I love me some sea turtle. I have no idea where that came from, honestly. And the fact that they said Christopher is even more infuriating. Good catch, Katy. Let's see. Life-changing surgery helps girl walk tall and gain 5 inches. You know what I'm saying? That was inappropriate. We're moving on. Healthy life expectancy in Africa has increased on average by 10 years per person between 2000 and 2019. Oh, what's up, Clark? What's up, Peyton? Welcome to the stream. I'm seeing stuff a little bit at a time. I think the delay is like 20 seconds, Nicola said. So I'm seeing this stuff a little bit out, but welcome. We're just going over some positive articles, and then I'm going to start drawing again, hanging out. Giant puffball discovery in UK feeds a family for a week. Alright, discover the incredible story of a giant puffball mushroom that turned on an ordinary autumn walk in the English countryside into an unforgettable adventure. Alisimon Minute stumbled upon a colossal 5-kilogram puffball, a rare find in the world of foraging, and it became the centerpiece of her family's meals for an entire week. Oh, hi, our apartment is haunted by AI. Yes, we all heard the AI ghost that knows me too formally. Laura's here too, sorts. Hi, Laura. Welcome. Welcome. All right, so we're reading this article about this puffball, a rare find in the world of foraging, and it becomes the centerpiece of our family's meal for an entire week. This extraordinary discovery highlights the magic of nature and the growing popularity. Let me turn this down a little bit. There we go. This extraordinary discovery highlights the magic of nature and the growing popularity of foraging as a way to reconnect with the environment. Hot topic of conversation these days. From puffball steaks to creamy soups and even puffball pizza, Alissimon's culinary creations showcase the versatility of this unique fungus. Along the way, the story dives into the fascinating world of puffballs. This sounds like an AI rewrote this article. All right, that's enough good news for today. Let's get to it, right? I put a little something special in there this time. Let's see if it plays. There it is, baby. You see that? It's about there. Past the plant. That's right. That's some old school, late night, Toonami. Adult Swim, baby. It was brought to my attention that there's parts in time where I'm doing stuff on camera that you can't really see and it's a little bit still. So for all you fellow ADHDers out there, I got you. Something to stare at. In the meantime, I invite you to bring some of your own work, do some writing, do some drawing of your own. Let me just be a work buddy for you if that's what it takes. We're just hanging out and we're going to get this drawing underway. Cool. So where we left off was we were kind of establishing the pot and the plant last time, and today we're going to be looking at flowers. And along the way, if Katy has any input she would like on her future tattoo, if we're going in the wrong style, if we want to start from scratch again, I mean, I guess we could. We'll go that way. You tell me what's up. In the meantime, I will be keeping my eye on the chat for anything else that wants to be brought up today. All right. Let's do it. So I'm gonna do some sketching first and figure out kind of where we want this plant placement. The reference I showed Katy yesterday, she said she wanted about half of that. I said probably we'll do like 15 roughish flowers and see how it looks. Yay flowers, no, it's already beautiful. Oh crap, I forgot. It resets the tsunami every time. Hope you guys weren't invested. We're starting fresh. We're gonna stay on this screen this time. Alright, so I'm gonna say generally these guys have a little bit of stem before the flower above the leaves. They're not like sitting down here. If you can see those marks. Let me do this in a hot pink so you guys can see better. They're not sitting down here. They're sitting above the flowers, right? So if we were to draw a stem, it would kind of be like somewhere up here. That makes sense? So we're trying to see it in real space. So let's like kind of figure out some clusters. I see a spot right here that could be really pretty. Right? Float it a little bit. Leave some room for some stems. Maybe we do another bushel about here. Kind of bushel here. Bushel here. I don't want to lose all those pretty leaves, but the flowers are the point. So let's put number 3. Let's kind of tuck number 3 in like this. And I'm doing wiggly edges just to kind of show the looseness of where all the flowers are going to be. All right. Is that wide enough? I know this is a fresher pot than the example I originally had. The leaves are not as bountiful, so I want the flowers to kind of match the level of intensity of the plant here. Let's take just this one. Oops. Let's take this one. So you guys can't see everything I'm doing, but right now I'm using the freehand lasso tool to isolate a little bit of what I had done there. I'm going to move this guy up. Just to kind of go off of what I was saying. Show off some of the bottoms of the plants. And then we'll see if that works. So, I'm kind of happy with that. Let's take some time and blow this up now. So we're going to get rid of the leaves. I'm going to make these guys a little bit bigger for you to see. Cool. How's that? Excellent! Excellent! Alright. Let's go back to here. Alright. So. Got some rough placement. Let's figure out some general layouts. So a lot of the African violets I saw all had 5 petals, but let's just double check that because we don't want to be representing this plant incorrect. How many petals on flower? Bing says yes, it is 5 petals. 5 to 9 petals, semi-double or multiple rows of 5. Interesting. Okay, so 5 will be our base, and then we'll let some random bits of nature kick in on a couple of them. Cool. So let's say if we put the center of them. So I don't know if 15 is actually going to be the right number. It might be a little bit more than that. Let's just try and figure out our spacing. Let's see. Alright, so we got 3, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. There's 23. Okay, so let's just generally see. We'll bring that to size. They all stand pretty much at the same height, though. I think this is looking a little hydrangea-y. So maybe we cut some of this structure off the top. That way we get some of that play of the leaves on the other side, too. Okay. And then we can actually push this out a little bit. Oh wow, you guys are making me feel great in the comments. Okay. I think it's a good starting point. Let's just go with this. So we'll start with the base color and go with like the darker purples. We'll start there. Kind of a medium actually, and then we'll do shadow and light and bring them up. But let's just start with some basics. And I'm actually going to separate these into 3 different groups so I can keep my chunks together. And by that I mean I'll do the back group and then make a new layer for the next group and then a new layer for the next one. Alright, so let's see, we got I realize this is small again, you guys can't see this, so let's get it in here. Better? Okay. Just figuring out our placement. We've got some that are facing up more, right? Small guys in the back here. Just so I can kind of see what I'm working with. Ooh, we gotta skip that guy. Okay, let's see what this. Solid brush. Let's go some way thicker. There we go. I know this looks like a mess right now. I promise you we'll come together. Trying to figure out how to make this more accessible for you all. There we go. I can blow it up. So I'm basically just trying to define the edges of some of these so that when I start stacking purple on top of purple on top of purple on top of purple, then I'll actually be able to see like where some of the flowers are. That's all. This is obviously the most involved part, and it's probably going to take a while. Oh, did I just shrink that up right after I made it big? Where can you guys see this? There we go. All right. Draw yours next. What's yours, Peyton? You have a next tattoo in mind that we can add to our docket? So I guess since I have a couple of you here now, I can take polls on this. As you can see, like the TV, I'm trying to make this slowly mine. This my stream, right? The green thing where the chat box was supposed to be, but is not popping up, it seems. It was just a quick impromptu thing, but I'm trying to build out this so that my borders, my edges, it's all interesting and it's all reflective of me. And my thought was maybe I'll do that on screen and I could develop this thing with you guys in real time over the coming weeks after we're done with Katy's first project, obviously. I'm trying to make this a doable thing long term. Like I said, it's about forming habits, and this is really the perfect kind of kick in the ass to just draw all the time. So I want to make it stick, obviously. And to do that, I have to do a lot of drawing and kill a lot of time. Do a lot of artwork. So I was thinking, yeah, something that could be kind of fun right out of the gate would be kind of discovering the vibe of this whole stream, the layout of it, and build it out in front of you guys. Okay, Peyton said, I kind of want a traditional style tattoo with roses, a horseshoe, and good luck. Oh, so like classic, we're talking like classic American traditional tattoos. I'd get anything you'd get Drew tattooed on me, though, to be honest. Oh, that's very sweet. I could definitely take a crack at like American traditional, unless you want me to do it in a different style, because I could do it more like cartoony my style for sure. It's all really about what you want on your body. I think that you... Oh, thanks, sweetie. Same with you? Okay. Everyone will get... Let's just agree now. Everyone here is going to get a tattoo designed by me. I won't be the one to tattoo it, but it'll be on your body. We're all in this together. All right, so I could totally take a crack at that, Peyton. I'd love to do that for you, man. Okay, so I have just a very, very basic... I'm going to rename this. You can't see any of this organization I'm doing right now, but like back set of flowers. Boom. And I'm going to try to be better today than I was yesterday about kind of talking through my process. All right, so let's go back to this pot of leaves, right? And now we have our back set of flowers. So if we were going to line that up with our sketch and where everything should be, this back set is going to fall in about, yay, about there. I think that's nice. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's get the sketch away. That's kind of nice. So it's a good start. She wanted a little bit more sparse. She didn't want it super, super thick. So specifically my forearm. Okay. Oh, I don't know if that was in regards to the chat or just letting me know. But yes, we will take a look at these flowers later and see how accessible this is for your artist. I guess the other thing is, do you have an artist in mind, or do you want them to just replicate this completely, this style? Because I can, you know, try to adapt to whoever your actual artist is going to be a little bit. If they like things blocky or a little bit more blended. I know we talked about that yesterday, but you're precious. I just want to make sure that it looks precious on your skin. All right. So we got this kind of thing. We'll come in later and we'll do darks and we'll figure all that out. But we have one set of them. So let's get the second set over on the left side a little bit more bushily, I think. No clue. This is as far as I've gotten. Cool. All right. Let me get rid of... I don't know why this green thing is not showing up in the video. So let me just get rid of this. There you go. That's gone. Now we can move this guy, I guess. Is this going to get messed up if I move it mid-thing? Hopefully not. Yeah, buddy. Adjust my face cam a little bit because I'm OCD. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right. Back to it. So now we'll do a new layer. And we'll do 2 layers. Put them in folder together and call that folder second set of flowers. And those two layers are going to be my base layer and basically my overlay. I'll explain that in a second. So let's get some more flowers over here. By the way, we can always come in later, Katie, with like bits of blue and orange and yellow, because I know you said you want them to be warm. And besides a little bit of red and the purple, these are generally cold colors. So we can try to make them look warm by having like accents of light that are orange and yellow. We'll see how it goes. About the same size. this. Let's leave a little separation so I know where they connect. There we go. I can come back and fix that with color later. So I'm leaving this one white along some of those inner edges so I know where my other edge is. So like when I come in with, let's say, wait, let's grab this pink. So, when I come in with this pink, now I know this is the edge of that guy. Alright, edge, edge. And then I can go back and get like the purple that was left behind. It's the real challenge with this sort of stuff, man, is that it looks so stupid and sophomoric and like chicken scratch until it doesn't. You know what I mean? That for 3/4 of this, I just look up at the side of what I'm drawing and I see what you're seeing, and I'm like, oh god, oh no. But there's no reason to be stressed like that. It all comes together if you're just patient. So I'm gonna end up backtracking a lot of this pink. This is not all necessary, obviously. These are like more purple blue flowers than pink flowers. But again, I'm kind of defining like edges right now so I can go back in later and work backwards against them, but I know where all of my individual flowers are. And I'm trying to make sure that I leave a little bit of space between some of these flowers so that the greenery behind it can pop out and make it look real instead of just like a giant patchy blob of purple everywhere. Thank you for the trust, Katy. Alright, so now if we roughly put the pot back in place and the first set of flowers back in place, then we take the second set of flowers and we shrink them down to the size they're supposed to be to match this general placement. So you got something like that. Right? Cool. So, what I can already see happening is all the blend, right? I'm going to have to darken these all individually, but just for the sake of separating right now visually, let's take this back set and go... Let's try this. Let's try going... A clipping mask is what I was trying to say earlier. The second layer that goes on top is the clipping mask. That way it doesn't go outside the area that you painted previously. Let's try and drop this down a little bit. Way too much. You know what we'll do? We'll drop it in. And then we'll turn the opacity way back. To like 20%. 30? 30%. Let's see what that looks like. Not enough of a noticeable difference. So let's go back in. Oh no. There we go. That's a little bit. Let's get rid of the sketch. We can see. Yeah. So it's slightly darker because it's in the background. There's going to be more shadow falling on it. The way it doesn't all look like it's at the same tier. Trying to decide if I want to define both of those before we go into this front bushel. Maybe we start to step in with some of the darks. So let's go to the back set. You know, I'm going to take everything we have here and throw it together. We can always work out of it. Okay. Making a clipping mask. So I'm about to darken this area up. Let me show you what I mean by a clipping mask. If you're new to Procreate, you're trying some of this stuff out. Let me blow this up a little bit. These are my flowers, right? I want to put dark color in them, but I don't want it to go everywhere. If I make a clipping mask, it's putting a layer above the layer and connecting it so that anywhere you paint will only show up on top of the layer beneath it that you already painted. If that's confusing, watch this. I'm going to start my pencil at the top of the page and drag down. Oh, haven't done it yet. Hold on. Okay. I'm taking my pencil and I'm dragging and I'm dragging and I'm dragging. You see how I went through? And you see it there, but you don't see it above or below? That's a clipping mask. So I'm going to take this clipping mask idea and I'm going to darken up some of these flowers. See what we're doing? Taking it back down like that? We'll bring it back up later. I will say, these ones in the back are looking pretty thin. This is some ratty ass dandelion. We gotta go bigger. We want lush, round leaves. Let's add a couple hits of blue and then maybe some orange and yellow, brighten them up. I don't know if you can see that, this size. Let's blow this up a bit. Changing pretty quickly. I honestly just think at this point I'm probably going to take it sets at a time and go through the rest of this one and clean the. Oh, what's that layer from? Maybe here? Nope. Maybe here? Nope. Maybe here? What in the hell? Goddamn spider monkeys. Okay, so it's one of these layers. It's gotta be this one. There it is. Oh. Alright. So, this is the back. It's a little bit more in shadow. There's going to be some in the front that pop a lot more. But maybe just along the tips of them, we could find a little bit of space for some orange and yellow. Just a hint of light. Love. Nice. Excellent, excellent, excellent. A little more colorful. Again, we'll probably go back and revisit all that, but all of a sudden, from mess to that, right? It's not even defined yet. I mean, we still have proper line work to do, but pretty cool. I'm glad it's looking good. We're experimenting with the colors, you know? I'm going outside my comfort zone, really trying to understand hot tones on cold things. But yeah. Let's get into set 2, I guess, now, and we'll come back later. Oh, you know what I missed? A couple little wispies. I'm gonna zoom in. You can't really see right now, but it's not enough to zoom in just for a couple of them. I'm gonna throw a couple little guys coming off a couple of these plants. The little pollinator thing. What do you call that? Actually, Katie, you're big into gardening. Do you know what that little thing is called? That comes out of the little pollen area in the middle for the bees? I feel like it starts with a P. The plurbus. It's probably the plurbian. Prehensile plurston, lol. Okay. Eventually I'm gonna come back and visit that top leaf because it's driving me nuts. I don't like how flat that is. Yuck. I guess the question too is, do we want to see more leaves? Because we're gonna have a lot of the leaves covered up if we do that third bushel. When technically, if you want, we could just move this one over a bit. The Sigma. That sounds right. Well, let's detail this set, and then we'll figure out if we need to move it or not. I really like the leaves. Yeah, the leaves are nice, and I think that the leaves are a big part of the actual plants, and it's what you have most, well, all of on the plant that you currently have. So I think it might be nice to keep some leaves. So maybe we just tighten where the flowers are. Like we could pull this other set in a little bit too, and just have them kind of in that center orbit, you know? More like that. More like that. Oh, I kind of like that actually. Raised up a little bit. That's cute. You get a little bit more leaf there. We can have some stems coming down. Okay, let's ride with this. Let's ride with this then. Man, I was gonna hit the be right back, but I don't want to start the tsunami all over again. What do we think of my new backdrop? $30. Facebook Marketplace. It was that or you stared at my couch. I think I'm crushing it. Okay. Just a tickle in the throat. Maybe one more leaf on the overhang. Oh, sure. Left side, right side? Maybe left side. Well, we'll see. Let's get this set of flowers done, and then we'll balance it all out. Huzzah! Ooh, I wonder if... Okay, if we're going to do that, then maybe we flip this. Let's combo these together. And then flip that image. I kind of like that. And then your big one is going to be like right in the center facing towards the sky. And we'll work that all nice. Let's try that. Do we like it better the other way? Hold on. No, I don't know. Ooh, a flip. Okay. Yeah. Kind of like how there's like one that's like right in the center that will be greeting the day. All stoked to be there. It's gonna be this one, which will be the most pink. On the right there? Yes. Okay. keep remembering I gotta bring it in for you so you guys can see it. Okay. Interesting. No music. What happened? Back at it. Oh, Tim. Always the snorer. lost the plot a little bit on that one. I'll come back and redefine it later. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Benny boy? Welcome. Let's see, can I, there you go. Ooh, I hate that plant. I have to change that one. This is not so good. Maybe take a look at this. Thank you, brother man. Just getting into it. This is day 2. We're committing to doing a lot of streaming this year. I've got the setup going. I was talking earlier about how I'm really getting excited now about building out my actual stream page. You can see I got the little tsunami going. I figured that out a couple hours ago, just for funsies, for all of my fellow ADD people during the stream. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it this time. I think I took a lot of the pressure off myself to try and figure out how I need to host everyone and make it the most exciting thing ever, which I will still be doing. But right now, my only goal is to just be on here regularly drawing. You want to find Caleb? Oh, I know where he'll be. He'll be on YouTube. He'll be streaming and drawing. That's what I'm trying to get to right now. That's the goal. Especially with all this dog shit going on in the world, I need to be able to just focus on one small thing that I can do with my voice that might bring someone else's day up a little bit. And if these flowers happen to be that thing that turns someone's day around, then I've done something that day to help versus just sit on my ass. So, yeah, thank you, man. It feels good to be doing it again. It feels really good to just be working things out. Hey, you know what's funny? Nick and I were talking the other day about character animator. Remember that thing that we were messing around with for a little bit in Brooklyn? We were talking about possibly jumping back in with that original idea. Kind of a combination of my college pilot thesis project about the space news, and then her writing combined into some shorts maybe with talking heads. Yeah, but if we get on that, I'll definitely let you know. Start Writers Room 2.0. Golden Nut 2.0, right? Oh, you like them? Okay, good. I was a little nervous that they're completely wrong because all this yellow and orange is like playing a little bit different than just a rich, deep purple. And I don't know if you want just more rich, deep purple. So if that's the case, definitely let me know. I think we can go into more detail soon. I mean, as far as what needs to happen next, the Sterling Kings! To the king! To the king! Alright, so let's just make a quick list. What time is it? It's 8 o'clock. It's been about an hour and a half. I do have to use the bathroom, but I don't want to ruin this Toonami stream. So let me just quickly write down what I'm thinking and where we need to go from here. So, 1, the soil. We need soil definition. 2, well, that should be last actually. But whatever. 3, shadow on the pots. I'm gonna revisit that. We're going to plant and leaves. Okay. The saucer. We got rid of the saucer. We need the saucer again. China. China saucer. Okay. We're gonna revisit that leaf. If you want an extra leaf to hang off, Katie, I'm gonna put a question mark next to this one. I also know that, like, the sun's hitting it. Oh, okay, great. Good, good, good. I can apply more to that afterwards for that sun effect, by the way, to, like, make it look actually like that, but I don't know, you know. Again, end of the day, this is going to go back to being like a tattoo, so got to keep that in mind. Okay, so this is the stuff that needs to be revisited or visited. And that's that. I'm gonna mute. I'm gonna mute Mike and use the bathroom. I'll be back in a second. All right, we back. Let's check the messages real fast. Make sure we didn't miss anything emergency. Hell yeah, okay. Hey Ben, out of curiosity, if you're still in the chat, no stress if you're not and you don't respond to this, but if you are in the chat, did you find out about this stream today from a YouTube announcement, or did you see it in the Instagram stories? I'm very curious about going forwards. I just figured out, I think, how to put a link in my Instagram stories, but I don't know if it actually worked or just went generally to YouTube. So, just throwing that out there. Okay, so soil. Let's go back to the picture you sent me. Get a couple little granules in there, right? Well, first, let's do this. Oops. I want to be doing that like this. So I'm basically just putting some dark lines into the soil, so when all the leaves and stuff are over it, it'll look a little bit more like there's a break in the soil and the patterns and stuff like that. And it looks a little bit like cracked rock right now, but crack rock. But it will look different. Why did I say that like a parrot? Crack, crack rock, crack rock. It'll look different when the leaves are on it. I don't like that color. Let's go a little bit redder. Yeah. There we go. You see that okay? But let's get rid of this other stuff. Boom. 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 There you go. Oh crap. What did I just do? Okay, we can see it again. Instagram stories. Fuck yeah. Okay, but I have subscribed and clicked that bell, baby. Hey guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and click that notification bell. I gotta practice that. If I'm gonna be a streamer, I gotta practice that. I also should probably put that somewhere on the screen to loop every once in a while as a reminder, right? I gotta go. I dozed off and woke up to crack rock. Crack rock! Good night. Love you, Katy. Crack rock. Crack. There's a couple wispies maybe in there. Right? Little dead stuff. Fell down. A couple of those. We'll just do a couple lighter bits of brown. Just a couple little bits. Just to kind of break up the dark. Don't love that one. Do this one instead. Put some of these here. Alright. Trust your gut, you're beautiful and dreamy. Nice. Okay. Cool. I like how things look. So let's shrink this back down a bit. Let's see where these leaves fall. For the back set of flowers, and second set of flowers. Cool. So maybe a little bit lower like that. I think I kind of like that. Yeah, with the sun behind too. That's kind of nice. This is gonna drive me crazy though. I gotta fix this now. Oh, it's because of the base layer. Okay. We'll do it up here. I really like that. I'm just trying to decide if I want to put it on a separate. Let's put this on a separate line. Let's start doing some outlining of this stuff. Let's see how we like it. Because I think this could be kind of cool. Make it a little more fluid. No, I'll stick. You know what? I'll stick to the stupid pen. All right. Make this proper for you guys. How do we do this? Okay. So okay. Put this in the group. Sorry, right now I'm taking a bunch of stuff and putting it in a group. That way I can move everything all at once versus trying to do it section after section. There we go. There we go. And I can make it visible for you guys, the audience. Ah, it's so much cleaner. I like that a lot. Maybe it's just the comic book enthusiast in me, but I love an outline. Thank you. Speaking of comics, finally caught up on Saga. Finished volume 12 last week. Oh, dude. Saga is so freaking good. Saga is so freaking good. Yeah, I just started reading part of second half, and I am blown away. I was a little worried at first. I felt like they weren't like coming back as strong as they were in the first half. But man, the crap I just read, woo, they're back. They're back, baby. Yeah, 8 was a low point, but it picks up big time. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where mine left off. It was, I finished this one, which is the first half compendium. I'm trying to remember what book this was. 51. I think, what, 53 or something is the end of the first book? So I'm probably at 60 something. I don't know what they're technically at in like the individual, not individual, but the bound books and the short collections versus this giant one. I think it's number like, I think it's the second book or third book past the halfway mark. I have to get back there. I have to go to the comic book store and get all the way caught up. $11. I think we're getting pretty close, to be honest. At least for tonight. There you go. What's that? Do we like that? No. Hate that, actually. Okay. You know, I don't hate where we're at with this. I think there's definitely something funky in this corner. Maybe we do that. A little bit better. There we go. Okay. And And then I have to do this. I see it now. Okay. Huh. So maybe just do this. Okay. I like that. Gotta put some light colors back in these leaves. Alright. I'm feeling pretty stoked on this. At least for tonight. Another 2-hour session. Crushed. I appreciate you coming through, hanging out. Like I said, this is going to be as often as humanly possible. I'm aiming for 4 or 5 days a week. I'll probably video game stream once a week, maybe Sundays. Or maybe in the middle of the week to break things up. This is all dependent on what my next gig looks like, because I'm freelance. But for now, this is where the heart and soul of my nights are going to be. So thank you for being here. If you're checking this out after the fact, thank you for checking out the stream after the fact. I hope you enjoy this place as a spot to chill, to hang, to chat, to read, to draw, to just kind of take a load off. That is the goal of this stream. So thank you again. Thank you for coming on this quest. I'll see you in the next one.